Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Imran Hossain from Australia, and today in this video I'm going to actually share with you an IELTS daily routine that I used to follow when I was taking preparation for IELTS test. So that routine actually helped me to stay in a track all the day and get the best preparation for my test. You know that I have already taken my IELTS test and I scored overall band 7.5 in speaking and 8 in listening, which was the highest band score, I must say that. I don't want to talk about writing and reading. Have a routine in our daily life, definitely helpful for us to stay in a track, stay disciplined all the time. Okay, so this routine I'm going to actually share with you. I would make it as PDF and I would put it in the description box. Don't forget to check out the description box, because in the description box you would get my social media link. At the same time you would get that routine as well. This routine based on myself, not yourself. Maybe you can slightly change the routine. There would be a template, so you can follow the template and you just put the right thing, right information in the right place, and just try to follow that routine particularly every single day. That's enough, right? So I'm not going to actually suggest you to just follow exact the same way that I used to follow when I was taking preparation for my IELTS test. What I'm going to actually tell you is that just try to know how I used to practice, and just try to know your specific availability every single day, and when you feel comfortable to practice listening test, reading test, speaking or writing. You know yourself better than us. No one cannot actually give you a proper routine for yourselves until you make one. So in this video I'm just going to give you the template, and you just follow the template and you will put your preferable time and preferable subject that you are going to practice. Alright, so let's talk about the routine. First of all, let's break down our whole day in 3 parts: morning, afternoon and evening, right? 3 parts. What if we make like 4? Early morning, then morning, before the afternoon, and then afternoon and the evening. If we can actually manage 4 times in a whole day, we would be able to practice 4 modules in a day. That's what we need, right? If you are really serious about your IELTS test, and if you are a candidate and your exam is just knocking on your door, you would definitely follow these rules. Let's talk about the early morning, as early as possible. So we know that we are Gen Z, I mean Generation Z, so we love to wake up late in the morning. So in this video, I highly recommend you don't do this every single day if you are a serious IELTS candidate. What you can do? Just try to wake up as early as possible. So after waking up early in the morning, what you can do is that you can freshen up yourself. After that you can perform your salah and then sit into your table. As you have already waken up as early as possible in the morning, it means that your brain is totally sharp. So in that sharp brain, in that particular situation, we can practice listening test. So I highly recommend you guys to practice at least 1 to 2 listening test every single day in the morning. So how you can practice, we will talk about this particular matter later, but not today in this video. Otherwise this video is going to be so long. I know some people don't have that much patience to watch. No worries. So that was the first thing. As early as possible, try to wake up and then try to take 2 listening tests. So I'm just thinking that you can wake up early in the morning and you can just only take 1 listening test. So first of all, try to identify where you made mistake. Later try to take that particular listening test again and again until you make sure that you understood every single words and you are actually writing the correct answer. Okay, so maybe it would take 2 hours or more than 2 hours if you're serious learners and if you're really looking for a great band score. So if you somehow can manage to finish your listening test or practice your listening test before 9 a.m. in the morning, then you can take your breakfast. So after taking breakfast, take 30 minutes break, and then as you have just shortly before taken your listening test, what you can do right now, just go with the reading one. Yeah, that's good. Like in the morning, just practicing or reading different sort of articles and passages, it's a great thing for us, right? I highly recommend you guys after the listening test to go with the reading one. Okay, read 1 or 2 passages and just try to solve them. And when you are solving, try to think like the exam time, because you won't get a lot of time to solve all of your questions within that particular period of time. So first of all, try to identify what is the meaning that you are reading, and also try to identify where you are making mistake, and don't go forward before solving that particular mistakes until you clarified yourself that yeah, that is why I made this mistake, I shouldn't do it again. Don't go with other part, just try to ensure that thing. So as you're practicing the reading module, maybe it would take another 4 hours, and I'm just considering that your time is now 1 p.m. What you can do after that? You can take a shower, you can perform salah, you can take a little bit nap, not a long nap, okay? So after waking up in the afternoon, we can actually practice writing task 1 or 2. It depends on you, what you would like to practice. If you are practicing writing task 1, I would highly recommend you just try to take 3 or 4 writing task 1 and just read them. Similar writing task 1, okay? Don't go with the several one, like right now I would like to practice bar chart, then the pie chart, then the mix. No, it's not like that. If you are willing to practice the bar chart, just take 3 or 4 bar charts only and then read all of them. Try to identify the introduction, overview, 2 body paragraphs, and how they are starting in the beginning and how they are ending, and what type of information they have included, those sort of amazing or good writing task 1s. Just try to identify that, and later you can try to write at least 1 writing task 1. That's enough for that day. Or if you are willing to practice writing task 2, then select 3 or 4 opinion essays, both BU essays, or advantage and disadvantage essays, and just try to identify how they actually have written those sort of incredible writing tasks too. Identify them. First of all, put those sort of steps in your mind that this is the way that I'm going to actually write in the exam, and later just try to go with 1. Just try to write at least 1 essay. It doesn't matter if you are able to write or not, just try to start writing. That's enough for writing. So that's how I actually practiced every single day, and I thought that yep, definitely that helped me a lot to overcome that particular problem. So from my personal opinion, what I feel about speaking is that don't practice speaking in the morning and in the afternoon. So just leave it for the evening, because in the evening we get a lot of time to talk to our people, to talk to our relatives, our friends. Okay, so I would actually talk about this one later. Last but not the least, the speaking one, the easiest and the most interesting one, like speaking, just talking to people. Wow, nothing else. Like, isn't that awesome to talking to people? I think it is. Okay, so for speaking, what you can do, you can select the evening one, and then you can use different sort of platforms like Free for Talk. Like there are some other applications. So for example, Bangla IELTS application, what is it called? Amar Partner maybe. So you can use that one for practicing English. You would get a lot of people who have the same interest and who are the actually same passenger of the same boat. It's a piece of cake to practice and get people to practice speaking 1. So how you're going to practice speaking 1? If you are new and if you're thinking of just sitting for IELTS after a month, then you can select part 1. So today you're going to practice part 1 and just choose a topic, like it could be about friends. Just try to come up some questions about friends, and then practice those sort of questions with your friends or relatives or any other foreign people, and try to include different sort of information regarding your friends. That's how I actually practice. When you would feel more comfortable to talk about speaking part 1, then you can move to part 2. Okay, part 2 is kind of presentation. If you know how to start a presentation and ending a presentation, part 2 would be a piece of cake, like walking to the park for you. So yeah, I think it is interesting, right? I mean, I can vividly remember that when I used to practice part 2, I just tried to came up with a real scenario that I experienced in my life, not the memorizing one. Don't memorize anything. Just try to relate that particular topic with your life, and then just talk. Just talk. Doesn't matter that are you talking good way or bad way. Later you can make it perfect. Okay, so that is the thing. And for part 3, we need enough knowledge. We need to know how to actually give examples and how to give reference and how to actually clarify our opinion for part 3. So I think that for speaking, you can choose the evening one. So that was overall IELTS routine that I used to follow when I was taking preparation for IELTS test. So for improving all the section, you can learn some vocabulary in the morning, you can learn some vocabulary in the evening, anytime, and also for flexible speaking, you need to use some sort of idiomatic expressions. I'm not gonna mess up you. Okay, don't be panic. Just first try. Okay, just try. Okay, just try to speak, nothing else. Don't worry about those sort of amazing or fancy words. Don't worry about it. Okay, later you can improve that thing. For improving writing skills, you can go with the less common vocabulary, and you need to know the procedure. For reading one, you need to practice again and again, again and again, again and again. You need to know the procedure, how we should deal with a specific question type, that sort of things. And for improving listening, it's an easy one. Like, you can watch or you can listen to anyone, any foreign people. You can even watch movies, you can even listen to music, you can even talk to your partner if she or he can speak very well like a native speaker. All good, everyone. So I'm just going to put this PDF into the description. Just check it out and download it and make it your own routine. Okay, don't follow mine one every single day. This is not good. Okay, that's all for today, everyone, and thank you very much for watching this video. If you think that this video is really helpful for you, then you can share this video with your friends who are taking preparation for the IELTS test and just willing to get some sort of guideline from other people. As I have got a little bit experience, you can share my video. It's kind of marketing, right? I'm doing my marketing. I should do. All good. And also, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, and don't forget to follow my Facebook page. See ya in the next video. Inshallah, I will talk about another new topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Best wishes for everyone. I hope that you would get your desired band score very soon, and I would get the message. Don't forget to tell me, brother, I have got my desired band score. Okay, bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.